All right, but for now, I want to bring in my colleague, Timothy Otieno. Remember that he's joining us from Kogallo, and he's going to be bringing us up to speed with the plans that are currently underway for the county to receive former U.S. President Barack Obama. Timothy, good evening. It's great to see you. What can you tell us about the preparations so far?
Well, of course, Betty, unlike his last visit in July 2015, you would expect that Barack Obama's entry into the country in less than 36 hours would be received with pomp, color, and much celebration from the residents of Kogello, but that is not the case. Perhaps even worse for the teachers and pupils at Senator Barack Obama Primary School in Alego are, of course, hoping that perhaps you'd bring good tidings with them. Imagine this, Betty, a school with no proper playground, 3 classrooms already condemned, forcing pupils to have to move into classrooms of their colleagues, and no electricity. That is the plight facing the pupils at Senator Barack Obama Primary School, and you'd imagine with such a name, good tidings would follow them. That's not the case. Take a look at this particular story. The bell goes off, signaling the start of another session of learning at a facility named after the son of this soil.
Hello, everybody. Happy New Year.
The grandeur associated with his name alone apparently not replicated here. The Senator Barack Obama Primary School is an institution in desperate need of help. Dark and overcrowded classrooms, leaking roofs, and poor sanitation dog the facility.
When I came here, maybe I did not get all that I expected. And first, I didn't believe that I'd come to the right school, looking at the school.
The teacher-pupil ratio here is 1 to 75 against the globally accepted 1 to 35.
Handling this and marking, they are giving work and marking. It takes a teacher time.
And there is no electricity.
And there is no electricity.
It's not yet entirely clear whether the former United States President Barack Obama will visit this particular facility that was named after him nearly more than a decade ago. And perhaps there's a reason why those planners are yet to include his visit to this particular facility as part of his schedule. Now, even though on the outside, the freshly painted walls may hide a significant problem that is only visible once you step inside one of these particular classrooms. Now, inside here is one of the buildings that has been condemned. Students and pupils of this particular facility no longer allowed to conduct their studies here, and it's visible. Why? A rundown facility that is choking in insufficient funds for a facelift. The school principal of this particular facility tells me they get about 60,000 shillings per year for renovations. Not enough to really bring this particular school, well known around the world, to the international level of standards that is needed for such a facility. And you can clearly see why. Look at this. No window grill. You can easily get from inside the classroom to the back of the school just as simply as that. And that has not augured well with these little ones who are desperate to share their plight with the former head of state.
We will request him to give us some new things like books.
Asipopitia hapo. Yani sijui venye watu wanaweza kuwa.
The school has a capacity of 571 pupils against a teacher's roster of just 12. The entire compound is served with just 2 pit latrines, both of which are full to the brim.
When it rains, then we'll force to maybe suspend our lessons and find where to shelter the pupils.
This plaque, mounted upon a monumental stone, stands in the middle of the school playground as a reminder of a project initiated on the 18th of July 2015 to construct a state-of-the-art learning facility. That has remained a pipe dream. The head teacher tells us this yard has been lying idle due to lack of funds to begin construction. Timothy Otieno, KTN News.